Hello, America. I am here to tell you about a proposition that could save our great nation, so please listen carefully. The unity of the United States is under attack. This is because bilingual education is re-systemizing the way we communicate in a restrictive and harmful manner. What makes the United States so great is our ability to communicate our ideas and beliefs to one another. When we create a dialogue together, we're working towards a better America. I am both terrified and saddened as I have seen how bilingual education has taken this precious gift before my very eyes. I am here talking to you today because I want to protect what makes America so great. Proposition 222 is a state proposition intended to eliminate all forms of native language instructions in the schools. That means an all-English education and lifestyle in the United States, which means an America that keeps communicating and creating critical dialogue that is necessary for building a better future. Now you may ask why preserving English in our schools is so important. Well, I'm here to tell you. The simple answer is that bilingual education is ultimately a process of segregation. Without English as the common ground between all students, we get a severe loss of communication and all the great things that occur from meaningful dialogue. We lose the ability to share our feelings, ideas, passions, dreams, aspirations, fears, and ultimately our love for one another. Imagine if today we started accommodating every student's native language in the classroom. America would be a completely different place in 18 years than it is today. We would see Americans completely divided into different groups according to languages. With the loss of communication, the values, beliefs, and visions for the United States will vary greatly amongst the groups. Bilingual education will literally tear apart our nation. Not to mention that implementing a bilingual education would be the most expensive catastrophe that the education system has ever endured. There are approximately 6,500 different languages that exist in our world. Take a second and imagine if schools had to manipulate instructions according to each student's native language. The amount of effort, time, and money that's poured into these programs will be taking away from the fundamental components of schooling that we've been perfecting for decades. It's important that I emphasize how expensive implementing bilingual education will be. Additionally, a bilingual education will diminish the quality of teachers that we're working with our children. If we're focused on finding teachers that meet the complex language criteria, we stop focusing on finding teachers that are critical and innovative thinkers. And most importantly, we stop looking for teachers who put their students' well-being over all else. Another important reason why Americans need to vote yes on Proposition 222 is because it ensures that all students have access to English, the language of power and success. Not providing our students with the tools to properly speak and use English is taking away students' opportunities to be successful in our great nation. Bilingual programs actually prevent students from learning English. Bilingual education has repeatedly failed our children and stripped them of their rights to be active participants in the United States. Let's not make this mistake again. I'm here to fight for Proposition 222 because I believe in one language for one nation united. I hope that you will join me in this fight so we can preserve what makes America great.